everybody. My name is Kiera. I go by the name of Hobokiki here on the interwebs, and today I have a very fun spread planned out for you. Now, if you can see, I've already made a little sketch here, and if you're a movie buff like I am, then you may or may not recognize what movie we are going to draw inspiration from today. Go ahead. I'll give you a couple seconds to think. That's right, I am doing Mean Girls as it is October 3rd. Well, it will be when I'm ready to plan in this week. So, what am I using for my stickers this week, you may ask? Because as much as I would love to just draw on it and that be it, I'm actually pretty busy right now. So, I have to rely on some stickers to help me. But I'll be using this kit from Letters to Apollo. It's called Vogue, and I believe I got it in an advent calendar maybe a year or two ago. But this quote right here really speaks to me. More issues than Vogue. That's hilarious. But it just feels, first of all, it's not me. If you are new to this channel, I'm very much a gamer girl, very chill, very relaxed. I wish I could be this girl, but I'm just not. And it's very bougie, which there's nothing wrong with bougie. It's just not me. However, it is very Mean Girls-esque because I just feel like you can't be a mean girl and broke. Like, it just doesn't work like that. So I feel like this kit helps encapsulate that feeling of I have it all, I want it all. So here are the full boxes. Headers and date covers. Sidebar things. You got your half boxes and labels and whatnot. And then your washi. Some icons that I may or may not pull in. That's the kit. But wait, there's more. I'll also be bringing in these girls from Sonia Stegman. Now, she said that this page is Bratz inspired, which I totally see it. But it came with this page, which is definitely Mean Girls inspired. So I may use these together or I may just use this page. I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm also thinking about bringing in this clip art from Rose and Tea Shop. I just think it's perfect for what I'm going for. That bougie girl with more issues than Vogue. And then these lips are very cute. I got this from a Happy Planner sticker book. I believe it is the tiny Happy Planner sticker book. And I'm thinking I might bring in some hearts as well. Maybe, maybe not. We shall see. Last but not least, I am going to bring in this notepad just for some more color on these pages from Simply Gilded. Look, doesn't it just look so, I don't know. It's just beautiful. But I'm going to use that as well. And if you have any questions as to how you can get your hands on some of those stickers, please check my description below first because I definitely will leave links. So get in, losers. We're going shopping. And by shopping, I mean playing with stickers. So I am going to start with my date covers. I usually always start here. Sometimes I won't even have any date covers, so this won't be the starting point. But lately, I have been really liking using date covers. So here we are. And I just want to apologize for my lamp. It has been bugging, but I think that was the only time that it was going to flash like that. But again, I just want to say sorry. The stickers that I am using here are from Stick with Kate. And as you can see, they had to be cut down, at least for my liking. But I really like Stick with Kate stickers for date covers because the length of the stickers are perfect for the Hobonichi cousin. And as you can see, I found my tweezers. If you know, then you know. And I'm just so happy they came back to me. The prodigal son has returned. I'm using this super cute memo pad from Simply Gilded, and I am just going to use it as something to add a block of color into my Hobonichi. And you guys know I like tearing things. I don't know why I'm into this right now, but we're here. I like to tear it up. I don't know. I think it just adds a whole lot of texture. So for the other side, I think I wanted his hoodie to be this pink polka dot color. So I kind of traced out a little bit where his head was, and now I'm going to cut around it and tape this down so his hoodie can be this paper. If you've ever watched Mean Girls, then you know the most iconic line that everyone remembers is when Damien says, "She doesn't even go here." So I wanted to replicate that in my planner because, come on, if we're going to do a Mean Girl spread, you kind of just have to. I really wish I had some hot pink paper laying around to do this part, but unfortunately, that was not the case. And I wasn't trying to sit here and buy some paper just for one spread. So we're going to use what we have, okay? And, I recommend you do that too. Everything doesn't have to be perfect. And we need to use what we have. So I'm just using this tape that I have. And unfortunately, this tape has beef with me for some reason. It never wants to act right. And I just have to kind of accept it because, I purchased it. And I knew when I purchased it, I was like, no, you should just get the slightly more expensive Tombow mono adhesive tape. And here I am paying for it now, thinking, oh, it's cheaper, so it's better. Nah, not the case. Some things are just worth the investment, and this, I believe, is one of them, because I tell y'all, when I fought so much with this doggone tape, and I feel like this is just the theme of the tape, because I have like 6 of these. I know, and I gotta fight with all 6 of them. And sometimes I try to use different ones to see if maybe I just got a faulty one in the case. No, they just all suck. But I'm gonna deal with it because I bought them now. So now I gotta use them. You know what I'm saying? But back to the movie. Mean Girls, I feel like, is a movie that is timeless because it's just something that I believe we all can watch over and over again. Something that you can have playing in the background when you're trying to get work done, but you kind of want that white noise. You can play this in the background, and it's just still so funny to me. I feel the same way about Devil Wears Prada. Like, not necessarily that it's funny, but I never mind having it on the TV. And if I need white noise, then I am turning on Devil Wears Prada. Now, these movies are one of my favorite movies for that reason alone. Not necessarily like they have the best plot or even they're the funniest. That is not the case. It's just that they're the ones I can watch on repeat. Like, I by no means think that they're the best movies out there, but I think they're the best movies to watch repeatedly, if that makes any sense. I'm just using my regular smegular black gel pen to do the lining of Damien right now and just bring it out a little bit more. Give his hoodie some texture. Just make it look more integrated with the page. You will see that I make the lines kind of scratchy looking, and that is definitely on purpose. I want it to look like maybe one of the Mean Girls scribbled him into the journal or the planner. If we are talking movies, however, I can definitely name you some of my favorites that I love recommending to people. And don't worry, they're not anime. first being first being The Fifth Element. Oh my gosh, if you've never seen that movie before, please do yourself a favor and watch it. It is a classic. It is funny. It has action. And that opera scene, baby. Oh my gosh, that was a masterpiece. It was way ahead of its time. Way ahead of its time. You got yourself a young Bruce Willis, a Mila Jovovich. I'm sorry. It's hard pronouncing her name. I'm sorry. But I believe I said it right. Who is like both equally cute and innocent because she's like new to our world, but then she's a badass too. So it just works. And then of course you got Chris Tucker coming in with all the jokes. It's a good movie. I love it. The next one is The Mummy. Oh my god. Another good movie with lots of action. Still got a little hint of humor. And there's a little bit of a romance as well. So you got a little bit of something for everybody. But not the newer Mummy. I'm talking about the older Mummy, like 1999, 2000. That is a good movie, in my opinion. All of these movies are movies that I can watch on repeat and just be happy that they're playing in the background while I'm doing something. Back to the spread, I am just using some washi that I got from Amazon, and I am putting it on the bottom to kind of help anchor everything. And now that I am done with what I like to call the base stickers, I'm going to go ahead and get to my favorite part, which is decorating. I'm trying to decide which sticker I want from the Sonia Stegman sheet, but I really can't figure it out. So I'm going over here and using a sheet from a Happy Planner book, and I'm going to put that down for the weekend. And I thought Girls Weekend was perfect because, Mean Girls is definitely a movie for the girls. Though I suggest all to watch because although it is a hyperbolized vision, we'll say, of what teenagers act like, it's not too far off. Or at least when I was going to school, our school was something similar, but they definitely exaggerated it. But at the same time, it's not too far off. I am drawing a speech bubble so Damien can say his iconic line. But what I wanted to say was, I. Okay, raise your hand if you ever got caught on a three-way call that you did not even know was a three-way call. Maybe this is just a 90s thing, but that happened to me before. And when I tell you that can be one of the most traumatizing things that ever happens, it can, because you just lose all your trust. That was like the 90s kid version of caught in 4K. So I had to put the phone down because it reminds me of that scene where they're trying to catch their friends talk or just say something negatively on the phone. Teenage girls can be so cruel, dog. But yeah, I just spelled out the word fetch with these Sonia Stegman stickers, and now I am going to write the words burn book at the top. And you can say what you want about Regina George. Sure, she was Satan's spawn. But she was also a planner girly. like you can't take away from the fact that Regina George created a burn book, which is actually a scrapbook. Yes, it's filled with negativity and hate, but it is a scrapbook. And we love a scrapbook. That mouth sticker is from Tiny, the Tiny sticker book from Happy Planner. If I remember correctly, they had a red kissy face or kiss mark on their burn book as well on the cover. So that's why I put it there. And now for here, I wanted to go ahead and write Damien's line. She doesn't even go here using these stickers from Sonia Stegman, but I realized I just don't have enough. So I'm going to go ahead and rip that off so that I can just write she doesn't even go and then put here with those stickers. I had to thank the Hobonichi gods for being so kind to me this week because I actually did a lot of peeling off stickers. And if you don't know, the Tomoe paper, which is the paper that Hobonichi uses for their planner, is so fickle. Like, it does not like being touched. It crumples easily. It gets mad at you if you do too much with it. But it's a beautiful paper, which is why everyone still loves it. Like, ain't that crazy? Like, we forgive we forgive it because it's so beautiful, but really it's really a toxic relationship. But this week it was so forgiving. Like, I took off a lot of stickers, replaced stickers, and it did not rip, it did not buckle, it did not crumble. So I'm just thankful this week. I am using my Tombow dual brush pen in the color 817, I believe, to just write doesn't. I did it in this funky, like, block lettering, which, I think it came out decently. I could do better. That's one thing I definitely need to work on is, like, my writing, my calligraphy, my script. Like, I could do a lot better, but it's not a main focus right now. So I'm just not even going to think about it. And I'm using my Tombow Fudenosuke to write she. I am going to trace over the words with my regular black gel pen, and then I will call it done with this section. As you can see, the speech bubble is pretty sketchy, and that's how I wanted it to just look like someone drew it into their planner. I do want to start filming after the pen videos for you guys, but they require a lot of work because, first of all, I have to remember to turn the camera on every day because that's my planning style. I plan basically as I go. So Sunday, I'll come in and write down all the plans that I know for the week. Monday, I'll see if I did anything and then write some more. Tuesday, write some more. That's how I plan. So I am wondering if you guys are interested in after the pen videos, because if you are, then maybe I will use that as motivation to start actually recording them, because I know it's going to be a long video and I know they take a lot of work, but those are actually some of my favorite types of planning videos to watch. So if you like that, then please let me know. As for what I'm doing right now, I'm just laying down some headers to act as washi basically at the top because I wanted to bring in some more of that hot pink color. I actually use headers quite a lot as if they were washi strips because I noticed that a lot of kits gives you at least 3 different sets of headers. So I don't use headers in the traditional way, at least not often. So I decide to make use of them and use them like washi strips. And I am happy with that. I do not like wasting stickers, so I will find new ways of using them that they probably weren't intended to be used as. But hey, one, I'm being creative, and two, I'm not wasting the stickers, so I'm happy. It's a win-win. I noticed I still had some blank space in my sidebar area, and I usually try to cover my sidebar area up with something. So I was thinking maybe I could put this habit tracker down, but then there was still a lot of space, so I was like, nah, how can I quickly cover up this blank space? And I decided to put this little sidebar sticker down, and I thought it was perfect, and I will use it as a means to write down my daily gratitude. And I know I said in the last video or the video before that you should allow yourself about 3 to 5 slots, I guess, for gratification. And I stand by that. But I do think if you can find something to be grateful for every day, then definitely shoot for that. But to start off, maybe 3 to 5 is going to be easier for you. And then once you make that 3 to 5 a habitual thing, now you can start finding things, little small things for everyday gratitude. And they don't have to be anything crazy. They don't have to be anything big. You can still just find gratitude in the small things. You know, you stopped and smelled the roses kind of thing. That heart sticker I put down was to fill space, and it is from the tiny sticker book from Happy Planner. And now I am using black boxes from the colorful boxes sticker book from Happy Planner. I think that's what it's called, colorful boxes. Y'all know I have to mark my football game, so that's what I am doing here. And that icon, that TV icon, I think it's a TV icon, is from the Letters to Apollo Vogue kit that I'm using. And as you can see on the bottom left hand corner, I was thinking about bringing in that football from Hello Petite Paper, but I just decided I wanted everything to, at least all the icons, to come from the stickers from Letter to Apollo's kit. As you can see, I ripped my colorful box, but I did not rip the Hobonichi paper, and that's all I can really ask for. And I still stuck that bad boy down there because, nah, I'm not going to waste any stickers here. You know, it doesn't bother me too much. I'm going to stick a work sticker down so I can write down everything that I need to do for work. And then I'm just going to layer a box on top of the rip so nobody needs to know except all of you guys who are watching, I guess. If you're new here, hi, welcome. But I like to take inspiration from Happy Planners, and they do this thing. Well, not every one of them, but a lot of them, or at least the ones that I like to watch, do this thing where they cluster boxes. And I just think it's so freaking cute and ingenious. And since I get so many different like half boxes and labels in these sticker kits, I said, you know what? This is how I'm going to use them all. Just clustered them up. So now that rip, it looks intentional. Here I was deciding which sticker I should pull for decoration, and I decided to use this Tamagotchi, and it was because it had that hot pink color. So I just added it to that cluster to bring some of that hot pink into this side of the spread. I'm using these old stickers I have from Rose and Tea Shop to pull in some more bougie deco. That's what we're gonna call these. But they are pretty old. I'm pretty sure they came with the Advent. However, it's been so long that I'm not even sure anymore. I'm going to go ahead and pull another black box to make a cluster between Tuesday and Wednesday. When I am making these clusters, they're not just for funsies. Like, sometimes they are because I want to balance. Like, if I have clusters on one side of the page, then I want to add clusters to the other to have a balance. But most of the time, I am using them functionally, believe it or not. That box with the purse on it is being put on Wednesday because I need to purchase something on Wednesday. I have something going on Tuesday morning. And this golden box that I am putting down, I am putting it down because the kids have parent teacher conferences, so I want to mark that. I am just going to add some deco all over the place, you know, to make everything tie in together. because we have some deco from Sonia Stegman and we have deco from the Rose and Tea Shop. So I want to add enough everywhere so it looks balanced. I could not for the life of me figure out where I wanted this planner and fashion magazine to be at. I eventually put it down and stopped fiddling with it, but then you're going to see me introduce a gray label on the left side of the page. Now, this gray label is simply getting put here just because I felt like it needed something right there. I'm going to go ahead and turn it around though because I did not like that. It was gold on gold. I mean, the girl likes her foil, but I like to make everything a little balanced. But yeah, that has no real function as of right now, but I will put some kind of wording there. Maybe I will mark something fun that we did that day or even just what we had for dinner, but something will go there, don't worry. Then on Thursday, I am going to take a stack of books that I got from Stick with Kate and place that in the beginning of Thursday so I can notate that they need to return their library books. All 21 books that the kids took out from the library back to the library on this day. Yeah, we had a field day at the library, but I am happy the kids love books. And that's the spread for this week, you guys. If you like the video, feel free to like the video. If you dislike the video, feel free to dislike the video. I really don't care. If you are already subscribed, thank you. You're a real one. And if you haven't subscribed yet, well, you're still a real one. We just got to get you on the right team. All right, you guys. Bye.